Welcome to the latest episode of Beauty Editor versus Science. It's a series I created, well, for you and me, because as the former beauty editor of a prestigious magazine and channel, I had the opportunity to review many skincare and beauty products. And the idea was to review it for our readers. So looking at texture, packaging, quality of ingredients, and of course, the overall results. But today, I get to interview founders, the people behind the brands creating these products that are going in the marketplace, and of course to learn how trends are created. Today is a very special day. I get to interview my friends and of course founders of the prestigious brand 111 Skin, Dr. Yannis and Eva. This year is a very special year for them as Dr. Yannis celebrates 20 years of his practice, 111 Harley Street, and it's where the brand name comes from, 111 Skin, which Eva is the CEO of. Today, we're going to explore how the brand started and of course the latest products on the market, looking at innovation and of course sustainability and how they give back. Please welcome Dr. Yannis and Eva.
Thank you so much for having us. It's always exciting to be here.
Thank you. It's amazing to meet you again and under these nice circumstances.
We are outside. Usually we're in a studio, but we can't beat this weather.
Sun is shining and everything is looking very bright in Dubai.
Exactly. Well, we're so happy to have you here. I know you know Dubai. You've been here for a few years. The product lines have expanded. You now have spa treatments. I mean, does this mean I don't have to go to Harrods anymore? I was looking forward to those trips.
We haven't been in Dubai for quite some time, and arriving here after 4 years for me and 6 years for Yannis, it's really fascinating to see the expansion of the brand. We feel it's really kind of shows the history of where we started and where we are at the moment. In Dubai, we started with one shelf in Harvey Nicks. Now we have a beautiful counter as of next week. We have a really prominent space in Bloomingdale's. But one thing that excites me the most is our spa expansion, because that's where you get to experience the brand in a very, very immersive fashion. And discovering the brand in Mandarin Oriental, in all the Jumeirah Beach, in some of their signature properties, it's a dream come true for us, because that's what we stand for, really experiential beauty.
Well, I think that's what the global consumer is, right? It's the one who can go to Harrods and have the 111 experience. They can go to New York or London or Dubai and have this experience where they're learning about the products, learning how to layer them, and really getting that expert glow.
I think the brand started as an experiential brand before it became a retail brand. Yannis is a plastic surgeon. He's American and European board certified surgeon, and when he started his practice in London in 2001, 20 years ago, it was very much about treatment and experiences. We eventually became a retail brand because
I love this story, Eva. Like, I love how brands get started, because every entrepreneur is all about creating a solution, right? So you have a plastic surgeon. I mean, 111 comes from literally Dr. Yannis' address. It's 111 Harley Street. This is where you can find him, book an appointment. And then you created this serum, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I was looking for a solution to have for my patients to help them heal faster after surgery, after treatments. I couldn't find something that really hit my aim, and we started working together in the laboratory with two scientists, and we created the dramatic healing serum. And after I gave this to my patients, they kept wanting more and more, and I was giving it for free. It was just,
I love it. That's actually funny, because I love that you were giving it for free.
And it's still given for free after so many years. I mean, he was on a quest to really enhance the client journey after they have surgery or surgical or non-surgical treatment. He really wanted to make sure that when they come to the last appointment, their skin is completely healed. And that product
what was it about this serum that transformed, that literally was creating a buzz on so many levels, not only at a patient level, but retailers wanted to know where this serum was coming from?
Well, at the core of it comes the patented ingredients NaCY2. It's a powerful complex of antioxidants, vitamins, and ingredients that the skin needs to stay healthy. And basically, what we discovered was that the skin has this inherent potential to heal itself every day. We know that if we do, for example, surgery inside the uterus, you have no scars. So that's how powerful the skin can be. It's just about finding the ways to take the force from it and use it to keep the skin young and beautiful. So at the core is these ingredients that are now also transferred in the products that we can buy everywhere else, not just in Harley Street.
And so anyone can use it. Any consumer can add this to their skincare routine to speed up the healing.
These products are good for any type of skin, both men and women, because they go down to the cellular level and they work with the basic standard ways that the skin uses to heal.
And so as a plastic surgeon, I think you understand what healing of the skin is, but what about all these other skin conditions? I mean, I'm always complaining about acne or discoloration. How did this line expand? Because I have, so many different products, and whatever my skin's going through, I kind of tend to go use, I guess they're all kind of color-coded.
Well, I take problems I see in my clinic and I treat in my clinic either with lasers or with other treatments, and I try to find solutions that could be duplicated in the skincare. So a lot of our products are inspired by problems like acne. We have a whole line called Clarity, which targets acne. And since actually the launch of this line, I very rarely prescribe any other medications for people who have acne, because 99% this will solve the problem. So it is the inspiration. I listen to my patients because they give me sometimes the greatest ideas.
Yeah. and the most honest feedback, right? Like you have
Absolutely.
real people to give you feedback.
Well, we are not looking at trends. We don't do market research. Yannis's practice is the laboratory for us of inspiration. So everything comes from a request from one of his patients, or it can be someone that works in our spa, can be someone who works in our retail stores, looking for something that they don't have a solution for. And this is our journey and quest. We want to find problems to every solution.
And I want to talk about this word cryo, because this has come up over and over again the past few years. Why has it become, I don't want to use the word trend, but it's now something that has been incorporated in your products. It's a treatment you can use.
Yeah, cryo has been on my radar for a long time. Actually, it comes from the Greek word, which means cold.
Yeah.
And cryotherapy has been used in the past for treating some medical conditions. It has become now more evident why low temperatures help us heal. So the low temperatures create a response from our skin that is very beneficial. It helps the skin detoxify, bring more oxygen, and it's good for collagen production, it's good for radiance. So I use both the cryo machine that we offer with our facials for facial rejuvenation, but also the whole body cryotherapy, which is also good for after recovery from exercise or from pain, from joints and muscle pain.
I think cryo is a perfect example of how we develop products. We brought the first cryo chambers to Harrods and Harvey Nicks in London, and the range came after people started to experience the benefits of the skin at minus 90 temperature, and that's how Yannis was inspired to create something that mimics the effect of cryo, because the effects were quite dramatic. So then we went into developing the range. So everything we do, it comes with an inspiration of something that really gives people a benefit.
I love that. And what I love about interviewing entrepreneurs, I'm going to throw this question to you, is what was that aha moment when you knew you just got it right? You know, was it a celebrity? Was it seeing it on your dream retail floor?
I think for me, there's this moments almost on daily basis. It's still, for me, this is a dream come true. I work in the beauty industry. I wouldn't want to be in any other industry. And I experience this every day. Even if I've been to Harrods 1 million times, when I go there and see my counter and I see people sitting there putting the mask on and having application, or if I walk into a spa, it's always very hard to believe that we have achieved so much. So it's every day. I find it really inspiring that my team together with me have created something meaningful.
But for me, it is a defining moment, and that was when Harrods called us and asked us about the products, because for a long time I was only having these products in 101 Harley Street. But then at some point, through one of my VIP clients, they found out that we're selling products in office clinic, and they asked us to come and present to them. And we did. Eva came to help, because up to that point, it was just for people who were coming to my office, not for the wide public. And after 6 months, they called us back and they said, we want to launch your products.
That's amazing.
So that was
I
for
love
me.
that. So I feel like that's like a real entrepreneurial moment. You know, you work so hard building this brand, and how do you get it to that next level?
We never meant it to be a commercial. I never meant. I only thought.
I assume
that
you're
we-
very busy.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Both of us.
I thought it would be just something that I would keep giving to my
Yeah.
patients for a long, long time, and that moment proved to me that this is something bigger. Have a wider appeal that can be, you know, for every person, and it gives me great satisfaction because it helps me reach out to a lot more people.
But if it comes to a more of a marketing moment where we all of a sudden had a very big presence, it was a big show in Shanghai. And we woke up one morning and it was a lot of these super famous Victoria's Secret models and models applying our mask almost simultaneously, 5 or 6 of them, to a point where people started calling us and asking if we're sponsoring that show in Shanghai.
No way.
It was people, these ladies, Romy, Alessandra Ambrosio. I mean, I didn't know them then. I got to know them through the brand.
Yeah.
A lot of big celebrities, Sarah Sampaio. They were doing vlogs and posts with the rose gold mask. So it almost felt like it was placed, but we still to this moment don't know how they all had this product there.
Even when I see people with, you know, the black masks or rose gold, like I get excited. I mean, I'm so proud of you guys, and so it's exciting because it genuinely works and it does what it says, and
It's backed
good
by
quality.
science, so it's not just looking glamorous and you know, putting it for a picture. Is actually the science behind it and how these masks are of very high quality. They're called biocellulose, so we use them also sometimes to heal burns. That's how strong they are. But we put our own ingredients in them. So by applying them, the skin absorbs so much of high potency ingredients and gives these amazing results in a few minutes.
Well, this was the beauty of the mask, I believe. Having 2 founders is better than 1, because I discovered the technology in Korea, but when I brought it for Yannis, he was really excited with the medical application of biocellulose for wound healing. So we together decided that this is something we want to launch as a brand, and of course infusing with our patented ingredients was very, very important for us. So they do look very glamorous, but they are highly scientific products, and I'm glad we have this amazing recognition on social media. But for me, what makes me the happiest is when people say that these are the masks that actually work.
now you have different ranges. Can you mix and match the ranges, or do you have to stay within? What do you recommend?
Absolutely, you can. The ranges are there to help people understand what each product does. But skin can be mixed type. We have people who have, for example, oily skin in the middle and dry on the sides, or they have some breakout some days. So definitely the products are there to help them choose the right ones, and then they can mix.
And Dr. Yannis, we always talk about this. You have magic hands, and everyone wants to come to you.
Very sure.
Yeah.
For lots of money.
But how you still have this ethos of, you know, taking care of inside first, because people want to come to you to enhance, but you really do need to take care of your body and your inside health to maximize results of what you can do.
Well, absolutely. I think if we all think about wellness and health, then plastic surgery is just one final step, and not everybody needs it. It's more about being healthy on every day, having a routine that helps you balance yourself. So it's about good nutrition. It's about taking the right ingredients. By the way, in One on Skin, we have created supplements that are amazing for the skin. I personally chose a cocktail of vitamins, amino acids, and elements that are important, so people don't have to take too many tablets every day. Also, it's about having a happy life and being content about yourself. So protect your skin from the sun, drink a lot of water, have a good nutrition, and, you know, keep a healthy regimen of exercise every day. And skincare, of course, it's very important as well.
Of course.
I mean, skincare for us, it's very, very important, but we love to really offer more than skincare. We like to think that we're an experiential brand, and that's why spas for us give us this opportunity to treat someone for extended period of time so they can have results after a certain period, but also lead them onto a longer journey with the supplements, with the skincare, with cryo, with a lot of the innovation. And we're working on some other very, very exciting projects at the moment.
Eva, giving back is so important, especially as an entrepreneur. So many women look up to you. You are balancing it all as a mom, a businesswoman, a wife, and of course, really being a partner in building this brand. How do you give back?
Well, giving back is essential for me. We have worked with many different charity organizations until a few years ago I found an organization that is very meaningful to me and to my team. I have to say my team is 99.5% female. Apart from Yannis, who actually doesn't work in the office, he works on the innovation of the products and he's still a surgeon. My full management team is just female. So I was really pleased to find a charity that supports women. We work with Women for Women International. That's an organization that helps women in the most dangerous places in the world, in war zones, in small villages that you barely have access. And I love to support women because I know the power of a woman. I know that if you give them vocational skills, and this is what this charity does, that they stay in the community, they support their family, they support their sisters, they support each other, versus men, they usually tend to focus on their work and they travel, but it's important for someone to stay in the community and support, especially children. So for us, we sponsor sisters through a 12-month program, so they can finish the program and have proper skills. They can be seamstress, they can have different capacity to work, and they all stay back in the community, and then they support other women. So this is crucial.
That's amazing. And they say when you invest in women, society thrives, right? Their communities thrive. They're the ones that are teaching the children,
Exactly.
usually on a daily basis, and that's brilliant.
And I also know as a woman how strong we can be in the most difficult circumstances, how you can really focus and multitask and help people around you, and at the same time be strong and learn. So this charity is it's very much empowering people. And from all the refugees in the world, I think there's 70 million refugees, more than 60% of are women and children. So teaching them the right skills, it's very important for them to adapt in society. So I'm happy we do tiny little steps with one-on-one skin, and we definitely can do a lot more. So this is definitely what I want to do in the future, focus way more on charities and sustainability.
You are a mom, a wife, you run this incredible business. What is the secret to juggling it all and looking fabulous?
I try to carve time for myself, and it's kind of my sacred time. Mornings are very, very important. We have 2 children. They're both almost teenagers, 16 and 10. So we have breakfast with the kids every morning. This is when I have them focused and they have energy to speak to us. Yannis and I religiously love to run. Running for us, it's really about clarity of the mind. It's not so much about exercise. It just gives us this opportunity to clear our thoughts for the day and be immersed in nature. And we like to have our nights as well. We have dinners with our children, or we have dinners with our friends, and we don't talk business. It's very much our personal time together. The skincare takes us to the most beautiful places in the world. We're so fortunate, but every time we go somewhere, we try to dedicate a day or 2 to ourselves. So this is the beauty of having a co-founder that I love spending time with.
This is why we have hashtag couple goals for them.
Yeah, so it's scheduling your time. I mean, I definitely work really, really hard, but then I take the time. And we found cryo in New York, and for us this was a proper biohack to staying healthy and to have more clarity of our minds. And Yannis brought it to London with that intention for us to use it. And then it became a business, and now we have so many people using cryo, but really it was just for us. We love the energy that it gives us. So
really?
Yeah, we have our little hacks here and there.
And so you talk about discovery. What is the next product in the pipeline for 111 Skin?
So this is the most exciting part for me, just to try to find the next best product. We do this research in the clinic, in the laboratory. We test it with patients, we test it with people who are in the know of skincare, and we value their feedback, and ultimately we do clinical studies. So right now we're working on some new relaunches and also some product that will be with an SPF, something that to protect the skin from the sun.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a very serious clinical trial with a very potent ingredient. So we always have to look at innovation. So I'm constantly trialing and testing and using products just to make sure that they work. If they don't work on me, I know they're not going to work on anybody else.
Love that. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming to Dubai.
Thank you.
We love Dubai. It's very much on our horizon now. It's wonderful that we can be here, and we want to have much closer time and spending time here.
Well, happy 20th anniversary to Dr. Yannis and 111 Harley Street.
Thank you.
And of course, a big 50th anniversary to the UAE. It is about bringing the best of, well, everything, the best of lifestyle, fashion, beauty, skincare. All the best brands are in the world, and that is one of the highlights of this amazing country. And bringing 111 Skin fits perfectly because we all love skincare and beauty here in this region. So thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And we're going to write all the stockist information below. Thanks for joining us.
Thank
Bye.
you.